Hello everyone, today I want to talk to you about how to make life an incredible Nintendo video game. Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about the concept of life being a game and how I sort of found value in this concept and how it still applies to me today. So when I was younger, and I'm sure many viewers would appreciate this, I used to play Super Mario Brothers. And Super Mario Brothers was a fantastic game. My brothers and I would hand the controller to each other as we'd go through level and level, and eventually would inevitably get stuck on a certain level. Now, those levels would sort of frustrate us, and we'd sort of ask our friends how did they go with that level, are they doing all right, and ask all the tips and tricks of the neighborhood kids to try and find out how we can complete this level. And it's probably about this stage I want to share with you a quote I have from Winston Churchill, which is a very simple quote: if you're going through hell, keep going, keep moving. And that's what my brothers and I found. We'd just keep going at the level, not give up, and eventually we'd pass it. There were times, however, we would be on levels that we could not pass, and then we heard about this magical thing called a walkthrough. Now, gamers would understand that a walkthrough is like a cheat code that you enter into the computer or into the console, which allows you to become invincible. So you can just walk through stage after stage after stage. And we found a walkthrough, and we'd use it for stages we couldn't get through. Now, interestingly, once we did that, all of a sudden, the regular game nights and the hours and hours in front of the game console for Super Mario Brothers sort of got less and less, and eventually it ended. It was very interesting because obviously we wanted to pass the stages, but I guess what we didn't want to do is we didn't want to cheat. So I guess what we started to understand is that the game itself and the complexities and the levels we were stuck on, the challenge, was really what it was all about. And one of the reasons we use walkthroughs as well is because quite often to pass a level there would be a boss, a level boss, as gamers would know. And these level bosses are always, quite difficult. That's why they're level bosses. And that quite often would cause us to put a cheat code in and to, destroy the boss or walk through the boss. Now, I think this is one of the most valuable lessons in life as I stopped playing that game, because if life was like a video game, and you wish for things to be different, and I think one of your main jobs in life is to quit wishing that things were different and start accepting the present moment. You can really stick at it and get through things. However, when you're offered a cheat code, and that cheat code might be drugs or alcohol or thinking about the future or the past or relationships, that cheat code might get you through, but you don't learn any lessons, and the game becomes a little bit disqualified. It's not as much fun. And when you do meet those level bosses at the end of a level, which could be a breakup with a partner, it could be a loss of a job, or it could be a loss of money, those level bosses in real life are the tough ones you really need to beat, and there's no cheating, and you really need to move through and get to a higher plane of consciousness or get to a higher plane of life or the next level of the game. You really need to defeat these level bosses, and these level bosses will keep coming at you. If you don't beat them, they'll keep coming at you. If you don't know how to fix relationships, you'll keep churning through partners. If you don't understand money, you'll keep having money problems over and over again until you learn. Now, just like any game, you're in control. And if you don't like the game, you can always unplug it. And sometimes people get so frustrated in life and stuck on such difficult levels that they do unplug the game through suicide and through taking their own life, which is really shows that we are in total control, but it's not necessary because it's just a game and you decided to play. You don't have to pull the plug out. It's supposed to be fun. And if you were playing a game and you pulled the plug out while you're having fun, you'd really regret it because you can always beat that boss. You can always learn something new and become better. So that's how Super Mario Brothers taught me many lessons about life. To see the full article on this, go to my blog at Hadron Collider. It's all listed, but thanks for listening.